Hello there, it's me, Tom. So this video is actually a sort of an impromptu video because I realised after recording Liberation of the Daleks, because I sort of forgot about it until after I was writing it, that there was actually a second 14th Doctor story with Donna in it, in the Doctor Who magazine comics. This was released after Liberation of the Daleks had finished. This is the first one that happened just after that one had been done. So I've had a quick read of the comic. It's a bit of a short comic. It's only sort of 4 pages long, and it's it's a bit different because I think it was sort of kind of like a nice, cute sort of adventure where basically it follows on from the ending of the Star Beast, where basically Donna had thrown the coffee accidentally into the TARDIS. But no, I sort of liked it because you got sort of like different situations here and different time periods as well, like the 1940s, where they basically come across a sort of a plane, and then they've got the squid creatures. One of them ends up sort of like taking over and breaching himself into the TARDIS, which you find out later on in the story. Then you have the second part, which is basically where they meet the caveman, which is actually a very nice sort of reference to an unearthly child. Then you got the third part, which is basically the obvious historical period, which is the Battle of Hastings in sort of 1066, where you see sort of Harold, and then they sort of do a joke on the Bayeux Tapestry, which I thought was a bit funny. It sort of reminded me of like the fires of Pompeii, where like at the end of that story, after like the Doctor and Donna sort of saved that family, they became sort of the household gods in that case. And also in that way as well, it sort of like goes back to like that Series 4 thing of like the two of them being sort of like so famous that the universe sort of cares about them in that case. My favourite part of it, and the main part which I think everybody sort of kind of likes, is the part where like not only does Donna accidentally sort of run into like a taping of the Morecambe and Wise show, but then you get the nativity as well, where like you see Donna, you see a younger version of Neris, and you see obviously Sylvia and Wilf, which at this point was very solemn because I think it's the last time you ever see Wilf, because obviously Bernard Cribbins had passed away at that point, and we saw his last scene in Wild Blue Yonder. So this is sort of the last proper time you get to see Wilf, and like it's in sort of his prime, and I just think it's wonderful as well. The only thing is the story doesn't have a name, and I don't think it deserves a name, but like it would be nice if it had a name. Enjoy to the months, and I guess I'll see you, my friends.